have rearranged the layout. You still see the Twitch chat, you still see my face cam, but they're no longer covering up the game because I resized the game itself to be inside that little smaller space there. So that way you won't see my face covering up any of the logs or any of the windows or anything. And we are now going to log on to Niese, who has joined the College of Winterhold and spoken to a lot of the various people there and spent all of the coins she has.
Pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change.
We bring honor and glory to ourselves and children.
I am not getting audio through my headset. Playback devices, set default.
You're a real fighter. I like that.
Oh yeah, well, I was dealt with a wandering lunatic at one point. Still not getting audio through my headset. I think Skyrim doesn't like you changing audio sources while the game is open. You guys should be able to hear the audio fine, because I think I'm seeing it on my OBS window. So the audio is still being captured, I'm just not hearing it. A furious snowstorm draws near. And perhaps, maybe I should have stayed in the room I was in and rested for the night. Do a save here. I suppose I can rest at the inn. I've reinstalled the expanded Winterhold ruins, as you can see. Actually, I have the flying spell, don't I? Why should I walk down there when I can fly? A couple of horses trying to come up. What are our journal tasks? Find Shalador's writings. What is the closest location? Acquire proper offering? No. Meet Tolstir outside Sarthal. That should probably work. I'm actually facing in the right direction to head to Tolstir. No, I'm facing in the completely opposite direction. There, now I'm heading towards Tolstir. I'm a little bit cautious since I can't hear anything. I don't know if there's a dragon looming behind me somewhere. Lord knows, I get surprised by dragons with audio. And we have Frostfall installed, so we can freeze to death, but we also have to be cautious about that. So that I can track a little bit easier. Ah, Starfall is right behind me, right underneath me. There we go.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
What was that?
Okay, what? Hey, who, when, where, why, what, when, who, what, it, up. Somebody's trying to cause trouble. Who? Who's trying to cause trouble? Look at everybody. Everyone has got a skin effect and a cloak spell. Yeah, that's probably my headset here. Let me try changing that up. The only other audio source I have is this one. Is that any better? I have another headset coming that I'm testing, but right now all I've got is this and the camera's mic. We're now on the camera mic. Camera mic is what I was using actually for Fallout Shelter. What are you guys all kerfuffled about? Like, I can't hear any system audio, so I don't know what they're getting so kerfuffled about, and it's kind of worrying. What has you guys so kerfuffled? Well, here's Mercurio, Stenvar, and Carjo, my 3 followers. But they are all cons of good news, Antarctic Cat. What is your good news? Zargo, Barrelin, Tolsteer. Tolsteer doesn't want to talk to me because he's trying to fight whatever the heck is coming after us. Alright, fine. I will try to remember. Of course, I can't really click on anything when I'm actually streaming, but I'll try to remember to follow you once I get off stream. What has them all kerfuffled? Oh. You know, I could have just done Detect Life, I suppose. Kame! Ah! Crap! Kamehameha! Did my flesh spell just wear off? I think it did. Yep, Ebony Flesh is still up for 30 minutes. Fair Armor I have for 2 hours. Muffle I have for 32 minutes. And I have Water Breathing for 30 minutes. There actually is a mod that allows you to do this. Kamehameha. I should install that just for the hell of it. Theme of War. Destruction increased to 41. Yikes! Don't touch me! Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me! Or you can do that, Onman. Behind me. Of course it is. Over here. There we go. Detect life, detect dead. At least I can tell if they're alive. Still here. So what is the importance of this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
What other things can you teach me, now that I'm an official student? I clicked the button before I could see what the lesson was. What is it that we seek?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no... And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen...
Oh, Tolfdir, you're a cagey bastard, aren't you? Yes, we're going to explore this ruins, and if people happen to learn the lessons about the dangers of magic, so much the better. You cagey bastard!
Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Oh, hush up, Frostfall. We'll be inside soon, and then your little scripting will not be having any issues. You think with 16 gigabytes of RAM I wouldn't be having scripting issues from Frostfall?
As some of you may know, Starfall was one of the earliest Nord settlements of Skyrim. It was also the largest. That
Master Assassin Ring, Ring of the Sniper, Tricorn. Where is it? I don't have it, did I? I think I sold my circlet. I think I did. I think I sold my circlet. I modified all of the hoods in the game so that I could actually wear circlets with them. But I sold my circlet. So it just looks so weird, so bare foreheaded.
Well, are there any questions before...
I have no further questions. What do you want me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, I expect any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of
what
carry
the
out
ancient
every
ones
item
Little
found in
ideas.
these ruins.
Why don't you search for warding magics?
Ah, candlelight. An ever so useful spell. Especially when you're not a werewolf or a vampire. I didn't manage to get predator vision working, so... Unfortunately, this character is neither a werewolf nor a vampire.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Arniel, where are you?
Fighting Draugr is as much about
No, you're not over here, are you?
The Restless dead. Not pretty. But if you don't stop them, they'll move on to the locals.
Going to stop keeping a knife in my boot.
There is a certain level of irony that I installed a mod that means it costs money to join the College of Winterhold, and yet my followers can follow me along for free. They don't have to pay the entrance fee. Over here, maybe? Where are you, Arniel?
Right behind us.
Never enough gold. Just need one good haul. If these ruins
Who needs to be able to leap when I can fly?
War veterans should be respected.
Boy, chest adept. Wait a second. Who needs to deal with a chest adept when I can do this? Adept opening. Ah, magic. Is there anything you can't do?
300
They
yards.
say ruins like these are filled with treasure. Of course, they're filled with traps, too. We bring honor and glory to ourselves.
I would rather be back home than elsewhere, but I have little choice.
Remember to check behind you every once in a while. Who knows what might try to sneak up on us.
Don't touch anything!
There's a lot of
You know of Arcano, he seems odd.
He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it.
You seem like one who has much to teach, and I'm one who loves to learn. Then let the lessons commence! Thought you were going to learn about magic. You're surprised when he pulls out a couple of practice swords.
They say
Arniel, you cagey old beast.
What?
What? Oh, yes.
Ah, yes. You. I remember you. You're going to help?
Sort of fierce then to me.
I've only looked through a portion of this section.
these
You,
ruins might be interesting.
You can look
I was
around in the
already
chambers just north of
on
here.
Nordic history.
Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
So what is it you require?
Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
I always find it kind of interesting that the magical artifacts is 4 magic rings. Like, couldn't they have had some variety, like an enchanted, you know, embalming knife or whatever? This is always annoying if you don't use the, if you don't have
Excited to see what's in there.
whatchamacallits turned on.
Do you notice it's not
Enchanted ring.
I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my
I'm gonna try and do this without tooltips. Probably won't be able to pull it off, but still, I'll try. Nope, cannot do it.
Just tell me who needs me.
What a fascinating time to be alive. Mark me. These days will be
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Supposed to be one like right here that I'm just not seeing.
I trust.
Keep your eyes open for traps. Old ruins like this are usually filled with them.
I'll bet some
Khajiit guards your back.
price.
The ancient Nords were a savage people,
Retire
but they built some
someday.
remarkable.
Get myself right.
Do I not have floating markers turned on? I know it's on the ground. The problem is I don't know where it is on the ground, so I am not seeing it. Just loot everything. I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point. Grab everything that isn't nailed
I
down.
know plenty of spells that produce light, but stars?
There it is.
These Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
Gee, I wonder if the final magical artifact is not a ring, but a strange ancient amulet.
Do try not to set off any traps, will you?
Khajiit got your back.
Mercurio, I think I may have already set off some traps. Oh dear!
That racket. Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here!
Find a warm
How in
welcome
the
to
world
travelers
did that
we
happen?
have found in our
I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow.
I suppose I can see if I can try using the amulet.
You use some kind of resonance. You and the wall.
Hold on a second. I want to find something out.
To the amulet.
Nope. It actually won't tell me in my disenchanting menu what the enchanted rings are. Kind of a bummer. I want to know what their enchantments are, even if I can't disenchant them.
You've been a good friend of
I
mine.
used to say, there ain't no use
Well-
about the things you can't change.
Ka me ha me ha. That might have been a little too much fire magic.
Push people.
Where's my ice magic? Where's my ice magic? Might have been a bit overkill. Frostbite. There we go.
Sometimes.
Put the fire out! Put the fire out!
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Come on. The fire's like floating in the air.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Should probably add an additional bit of protection here. Where is my summons? Conjure Dremora Lord. There we go.
Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
That's a pretty powerful time slot that these got going on, isn't it?
Believes in you. potential to prevent disaster.
And I am apparently really, really tired now, so...
Know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange. What just happened?
A ghost appeared. It spoke to me!
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
Made mention of danger ahead. In the Sigil Order.
Sigil Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Sigics have no connection to these ruins. And no one's seen any of their order in a long time.
Escape at the moment's
Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what
I have a feeling I know we're going to find in here. Undrid! Undrid! What's the Sigil Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Why would they be contacting me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating.
But you thinking I'm a liar? Just because I tried to stiff you on my, you know, College of Winterhold entry fee?
And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to
And
contact
I'm
you.
kind of wanted for mass murder in 3 holds?
If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment.
Why would you think I'd lie about something like the Sigil Order, though? Get them, my minions! Get them!
There's beauty here, unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
Does this one not open up? That's so weird.
What do you think we will find in there?
Be prepared to defend yourself.
There's Tolster using the Ebony Flesh spell.
Draugr are slow and clumsy. Hardly a challenge.
I've got Ebony Flesh as well, just like I've got other items that are overriding the shader. I do hope that in Fallout 4 and Elder Scrolls 6 that we can have more than one shader effect on us at a time.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
Fighting Draugr is as much about controlling your fear as anything else.
I am ready to defend myself, Tolster. Look at all the madness of the magic flying around me.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. I've never seen anything like this in ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it's truly dangerous, be careful.
I think I've done this in every Starfall run I have ever done. A lot of people have said in the past they don't understand what Tolster sees that's so surprising about this place. I'll tell you what he sees that most players don't. Toggle free camera. He's taking note of all of these coffins.
They say ruins like these are filled with treasure. Of course.
So all of these coffins. And all of these coffins.
We should keep moving.
Not to mention the ones that are on the actual main level.
There's treasure here.
Yep, not that button. That button.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
No, I don't want to talk to Tolster. I want to pull the chain.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen that many coffins in any of the other dungeons I've ever visited in Skyrim.
I'm getting bodies. Lots and lots of bodies. And maybe some valuables.
So how long is my summon to Dramora going to last, since I did use spell charging on him? Conjure Dramora Lord. 42 minutes of Conjure Dramora Lord. That's actually pretty good. Hot. Yarg! Silly drug or wigot. Maybe I'll just keep my spell charged and wait for them to come to me. Because I'm pretty sure between my 3 followers and my Dramora Denvar, did you really just do a roll in Dwarven armor? You're not a ninja. Or rather, if he is a ninja, I'd like to know how the heck you can do ninja stuff in Dwarven armor. There's a mod idea for you people. Dwarven ninja armor. Let's see what the crazy people of the Nexus can come up with that concept. Dwarven ninja armor. You feel warm. Let's get a little bit more than warm, shall we? I don't actually have the simple action spell, do I? I actually have to set up camp, which means I can't just take a nap here inside of the ruins. Yeah, the glass bow. Adept. Well, that's not going to be a problem. That was my tablet beeping at me. Is that a black soul gem? No, it's just a lesser soul gem.
strange happens to Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
They say ruins like these are filled with treasure.
2 septums inside of the chest, of course. Let's save. It's been a bit since we saved. Mercurio, thanks for starting a fire. You know how annoying it is to have to get around fires you guys start? The one reason I've kept Frostbite, to put out fires. Whale. Hawk. Have I mentioned this story? Pretty sure I've mentioned this story before, but I'll mention it again for those of you who are new. The reason that these puzzles are so brain-dead simple is not to keep explorers such as us out, to keep the Draugr in. I remember one YouTuber I was watching doing Skyrim's Let's Plays, and they were doing the Under Saarthal quest, and they were convinced that Tolstay was going to betray them in the end. Because every other dungeon crawl they had done and had a companion come along, the companion would always betray them at the end. So they were convinced Tolstay would betray them, pull a knife on them, or something.
Still the Draugr to worry about.
That's a fun fact. Look at that. The text dead says that a Draugr is freshly dead. That means that it's not undead. Undead would show up as blue. Means the Draugr are not technically undead. Always something I find kind of interesting.
Did you hear something?
They're technically alive.
I suppose you carry off every item of value in these ruins.
Handwritten bodies, lots and so
Makes them more like, I guess, mummies than undead. Mummies, more like mummies, less like zombies, is what I'm getting at. Uh-oh. Be careful there.
I'd rather fight bandits than
Keep your eyes
Draugr.
open for traps.
These bandits know when to
Ruins
stay
like this
dead.
are usually filled with them.
I would rather me back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice.
Do try not to set off any traps, will you?
And I hit it.
We should keep
A little bit higher.
For us, they look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
Don't set anything on fire, all right? There's beauty here, unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
It's like keeping a knife in my boot. I'm getting this on.
You've been a good friend to me.
I think I have installed, because these definitely look better than normal. The mod that does high-res murals like these makes them high-res. Certainly makes it easier to see what they are when they're not all fuzzy textured.
I hope they're not cursed.
Need something?
Yeah, I definitely think I have the high-res texture mod in place. Because you definitely don't have the normal... This is definitely not normal clarity. There's the snake. The whale.
Taken alone, the drug
A hawk.
are fearsome. They're far more deadly in greater numbers.
Ah yes, this little puzzle. This is always a fun puzzle, isn't it?
There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
I hope you will find a warmer welcome in your travels than we have found in ours.
Fighting Draugr is as much about controlling your fear as anything else.
Have we done? I think I've actually managed to do it. Skyrim is always fun, even, what, 5 years later now, isn't it? Bethesda knows how to make their games. That you cannot argue with.
A lot of history in a place like that. I'll bet these walls could tell some amazing stories.
I'm sure in a decade from now we'll still be playing Fallout 4. With really insane mods, too. Interestingly, Fallout 4 is 6 times the size of Skyrim in terms of file size. Skyrim was only like 3.8 gigabytes,
If these ruins
and Fallout 4 is 20, which means I'm hoping we're going to have high-res textures
You're a real fighter. I like that.
in Fallout 4. Instead of the stupid 286 textures.
My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change.
Did you hear something?
And people are still complaining that Fallout 4 seems small. It's 6 times larger than Skyrim's file size.
Travel far to find them.
Actually, most of it's interesting. Bethesda's really good at optimizing their games. Skyrim is about 4 gigabytes. Fallout 3, 4 gigabytes. Oblivion, 4 gigabytes, roughly. They're all actually all under 4 gigabytes, but they're all about the same size. But Fallout 4, 20 gigabytes. So if we consider Bethesda still doing their normal optimization, it's got to have something insane in there to make up for that 6 times multiplier in terms of its file size. Crap! I think he's seen me! My minions, get him! Get him, my minions!
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Apparently he hasn't seen me, even with my giant flame in my hand.
I'm getting out of here.
Eat a giant fireball.
I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why,
They
this
say
is
ruins like
utterly
these are filled
unique.
with treasure. Of course, they're filled with traps, too.
These ruins might be interesting if I wasn't already an expert on Nordic history. Tiresome. Myself an island.
I think they have the rid of ceiling on them, which is kind of a weird bug.
I'll bet some of these artifacts would fetch a good price. I hope they're not cursed.
Where are you, Tulf dear?
What could this place be?
What man of power is this?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savo Saran of this discovery?
Remarkable
Please.
crimson temples.
We are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land.
Fighting Draugr is as much about controlling your fear as anything else.
Lords are so serious. So
I suppose you intend to carry off every item of value in these ruins?
Beards. So many beards.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built... fled from Morrowind. A sight to see.
Actually, my first word of power? No, it's my second word of power.
Keep your eyes open for traps. Old ruins like this are usually filled with them.
Is Arneal still in here? Should probably turn over those rings to him.
the warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here.
There you are, Arneal.
Could have sworn there was something right behind us.
It's going to take
I
forever.
found no others.
I see. It probably doesn't even matter now. I'll add this to the rest of the items. I don't think there's anything further I need from you. All right then.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
While we're here, why don't we configure our flying spell? Make it Magicka consumption instead.
Taken alone, the Draugr aren't...
Effects. Let's go with glow.
They're far more deadly in greater numbers.
Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons where the sun shines warmly, always.
We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Now we're out of Sarathal. We are incredibly tired. Drain Magicka, mild fatigue. Well, mild fatigue, it says. Let's see if we can make it back to the college and at least rest up there before venturing off into... Damn. It's so close. It's so close. The Helm of Winterhold. Damn it. We'll just set up camp here. Large fur tent, and we're going to need some firewood. Alright, see ya in a second, Arctic Cat. Place it here. And right about here, I'm going to build a campfire.
Need something?
There it is, campfire. Add firewood.
I know plenty of spells that produce light, but stars?
Discuss it.
6 hours. 8 hours. That should be good.
It's the others.
Add firewood.
The facilitator finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them.
Now we should refresh all of the spells. So let's see, Ebony Flesh and Water breathing, sure.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Because Lord knows, when I don't have my flesh spells up, I get hurt way too easily.
Yes?
You're a real fighter. I like that.
I'm gonna guess it's not gonna get any bigger. Nope, it's still growing.
Need something?
Are you excited to see what's in there? This is important to your lords, is it not?
Yes.
I think it's maxed out.
I could have sworn I heard something right behind us.
Need something? Good morning.
We can do it. Just give us a chance.
Yes. Need something?
I'd rather fight bandits than Draugr. At least bandits know when to stay dead.
Think it's maxed out. There we go. So we've got water breathing for an hour. Ebony armor for an hour. Still need to do
Yes.
muscle and bear skin. There's it. Bear skin and muscle.
You're a good friend.
What do you need? Good morning.
Rough is rough, but when someone pulls a dagger, fun time is over.
Yes.
Nope, still getting bigger.
There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Need something? What do you need? Yes. Need something?
Desires. Get my symphonite.
The restless dead. Not pretty. But if you don't stop them, they'll move on to the locals.
Good morning.
At the moment, Curio, I'm just refreshing my spells. I don't know why you don't do it yourself. I suppose you refresh your spells in the fly, don't you?
Yes.
You can't supercharge your spells like I can you, Curio?
What do you need?
Kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it?
Joe makes this one weary.
Good afternoon. What do you need?
Don't get too far ahead.
Good afternoon.
Are you excited to see what's in there? This is important to you,
I think it's maxed out now.
Good afternoon.
And lastly,
Good afternoon. I feel like I can beat anyone.
where is it? Conjure Dremora Lord.
Good afternoon. Need something?
A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every cent.
This work isn't for everyone.
Beauty here, unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure. Yes?
The wise trader finds the best opportunities. Find them.
Crap.
What do you need?
Never let people can escape at a moment's notice.
Accidentally resummoned my Dremora instead of trying to cast Courage on him.
Long after we're gone.
Who are you? Oh, they're Vigilant Suspendar. Not much, I just finished refreshing all my spells, but there's a bunch of Vigilant Suspendar here, and I'm not sure how they're going to react if I summon a Dremora. So let's get away from them, shall we?
Something strange happens to Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
Built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
We are now heading probably in the opposite direction. Yep, we are heading in the opposite direction. Time to locate and recover the Helm of Winterhold. Well, I'm sure the rest will come along in a moment.
I feel like I can beat anyone.
Uh-oh. Undead! Get him, Mercurio! And get him too, Stenvar.
I appreciate your assistance.
Okay, who's using Resurrection? Because it certainly isn't me. I certainly didn't use Raise Undead. Can you literally not walk in front of my spells, Stenvar? Seriously, I mean, literally, just walk right in front of my spells.
All right, you want to go? Are you prepared for your death? Are you prepared for your death?
Okay, fine. It's just so hard to fire past you, Stenvar. Seriously. Sure, resurrect them, but they're not going to have any gear on them.
I'll see you in pieces.
Just, I guess, go on ahead, run ahead, and take out these guys, I guess. This is what happens when you have a lot of followers. They just charge into battle. Why do I have a feeling this thing is going to collapse on me? I mean, the place is called Hobbs Fall Cave.
What was that?
Fine. Eat. Fire! Get them, my minions! Get them! These guys are fast. They're impossible to target. These guys are no joke, seriously. Let's try a different tactic. Let's see, where is it? Fury and Fear. That looks like it'll work. Let's charge these spells up and see if he's still too powerful for them. I mean, I managed to get Arcana with this, so I'm pretty sure I can get you with it. I am recovering the Helm of Winterhold. Look, I only need a few charges of Fury in order to hit these guys. So let's see what we can do. There, I think I hit him with Fury. I suppose we should check the other area before we start trying to unlock doors. Shanta's Primer. Boethia's Proving. Consolidation of Prayer. I could do paralyze, and where is it? Courage. Where are we coming out? Oh, it's a little alcove, an alchemy alcove. Whoa. Paralysis. What a wonderful spell. You'll make a fine rug, cat, falls over stiff. Don't you be talking about my companions like that.
Gods,
Yeah, wood's always useful. Plus, now I have a spell that can convert dead wood into firewood, so
bones.
gonna loot all the wood I can find.
Sure you can find your way? It would be easy to get lost in here.
Does it just me, does it feel like this spot should be like a dragon wall? I mean, just kind of look at the shape. It kind of feels like there should be a dragon wall there.
Don't go stop.
And yes, I saw the chest. I'm just trying to find a good spot to drop down to get to it. Ooh, Adept. Well, you see, we have this for the Adept
Numbs my fingers
lock.
like worse. I'll scarcely be able to hold a weapon.
Adept opening. Thank you.
Take extra care you don't hit your head on a low-hanging bit of stone.
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares?
I was just saying it. The shape of that room feels like it's shaped for a dragon wall. Like, you know, you really should mod Skyrim. Modding Skyrim is half the fun of Skyrim. Half the fun of any Bethesda game, for that matter. In fact, I'm already planning I'm already planning mod ideas for Fallout 4. Of course, I have to see if they're already in Fallout 4 first, before I start making mods for them, but... Whoa!
Seen some mean-spirited folk around here lately.
And I grab it. Yep. And yep. And yep.
Clothes feel sharp.
Let's charge this up a bit. Whoa, I completely missed. We want Paralyze for our right-hand spell. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do anything. Where are ya? Whoa. Too much ice. Trying to get a target lock on that mage. But it is not easy. Where's Healing Hands? And one of the mods I have allows you to loot paralyzed people. So, come back up. Wham! He keeps blocking paralysis with his ice. Because really, if they're paralyzed, how can they stop you from taking their stuff? You know, there is a stairway up, guys. You could use that. I'm just saying. You might want to try using the stairs.
These wizards.
I mean, Karjo figured it out, and he kind of got in a... He kind of is known for drinking, you know, so...
Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to begin.
Stenvar made his way up here, too. Just saying, folks.
Smart. Those people get my fist, but you, I like.
Maybe it's not as hard to get up here as you think.
God's willing, we'll find a chest full of gold in those chambers.
us. Who cares?
Take extra care you don't hit your head on a low-hanging bit of stone.
Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Amethyst gold wing pendant of eminent wielding. Dang it. Diamond mealy ancient 9 divine medallion.
Mara, what now?
Class Mace of Surges. Hide helmet of acumen. Scaled bracelets of black breaking.
Would it be foolish to stop for a while and light a fire?
Alright, so probably want to go to health. I want to get my health to 200. Destruction looks like it has some new stuff in it. Impact. Most destructive spells will stagger an opponent when dual cast. Replace runes 5 times further away. Novice Restoration. Respite. Healing also restores stamina. That's useful. Everything here looks good. Denvar leveling up. Mercurio leveling up. Carjo's not leveling up? Maybe Carjo needs a moment. Maybe Carjo needs a moment. Alright. Well, we can't go to Dawnstar because they kind of want to kill us there. At least not the town, but we can certainly go there. Try a Stendar. Return the helm. That seems to make the most sense. Head back to Winterhold, turn those things in. Then we'll head to Rakkaheaven. I just have so much magicka that even the stamina drain from using fat from speeding up high flight is barely noticeable. I think once we turn in the Helm of Winterhold and then talk to Savos Aran, we will end our stream there. We need to get ready for Toku Saturday in a couple of hours. I would like to get something to eat as well.
You need something?
Also, purple textures.
I don't care how many...
I have returned with the Helm of Winterhold.
Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Smart. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
I once stood down there at 300.
Is there anything else you require of me, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
The honor is mine.
Good luck to you.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I've actually been helping the people of Winterhold for a while now. Mainly because, you know, I'm wanted for mass murder in 3 holds, and I kind of don't want to make any more enemies.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common...
Also, this means that I won't accidentally kill them. Ah yes, I added a mod where you get a signet ring and a necklace when you become Thanes of different holds. Let's see what those look like, shall we? It's going to be underneath name. No, name. Winterhold signet ring. That's actually kind of cool. If I can just... There we go. Look at that. An actual ring with the Winterhold crest made from diamond, it looks like. Or some type of crystal. And Winterhold Thane necklace. That is pretty cool. Am I the Thane of any other holds? I believe I have a mod that can tell me that. Anyway, there's my crime. So you can say, Whiterun, the Pale, and Haffinger are places I kind of have to avoid. Well, let's see. Now it was... Sky complete. Thane of the Pale, nope. Thane of Falkreath, nope. Thane of Markarth. No, I am Thane of Winterhold. I don't think I'm Thane of any other hold. Is there another way to check?
Fine, suit yourself. But you're wrong anyway.
The wise trader finds the best opportunities.
There's my armor mod in effect. I don't think you've been here since I've made the armor mod, have you? I've overhauled all the guards' armors. I took an existing mod, and then I added additional functionality to it, basically. Well, it crashed. That's about as good a place to end as anywhere. I'll see you all next time, folks.